nicht mal wie das geht. Nicht mal wie das geht. No, no.
Erzähl mir nichts von uns, wenn du nichts von mir verstehst. Nichts von mir verstehst.
Mahafali visashitjata dasem Masseres. Achte dessen Hasse des was ihr desse Dachel ist. Und nur meiner Boot, kein der Partys, kein der Club des gehört vom Vodka. Oh, also, Rocky Brother Bondo. Bestimmen in den Maunen, da sale que es mir egal, das Eis wird konfisket. Und das alles Cartera, Wasser und Doros geht. Alles klar, doch das hat je nicht mehr. Hab ich dich doch ne Firmen, dann müsste nicht so mehr ich soll die Welt. Du weißt nicht mal, wie das geht, nicht mal, wie das geht, no, no. Seh mir nicht so nun, so noch nichts von mir verstehst, nichts von mir verstehst, na, na. Seh mir nicht so die Welt, du weißt nicht mal, wie das geht, nicht mal, wie das geht, no, no. Seh mir nicht so nun, so noch nichts von mir verstehst, nichts von mir verstehst, na, na. Jemand ist mit dir am Boom, deshalb ist nicht dir so tun. Es nimmt weg und du, der Diske, das mir bleibt nicht wieder gut. Deshalb ist mit dir am Boom, deshalb ist nicht dir so tun. Es nimmt weg und du, der Diske, das mir bleibt nicht wieder. Seh mir, ich soll die Welt, du weißt nicht mal, wie das geht. Nicht mal, wie das geht, no, no. Seh mir, ich soll nun, so noch, ich soll mir verstehst. Ich soll mir verstehst, na, na. Ich seh mir, ich soll die Welt, du weißt nicht mal, wie das geht. Nicht mal, wie das geht, no, no. Ich seh mir, ich soll nun, so no, ich soll mir verstehst. Ich soll mir verstehst, na, na. Yay! This is Rock Up and Roll. Would you like to hear me? This is a new concept that I will not be repeating. ¿Qué lo quieres conocer? I was looking for a car and I found an Uber. It was a wonderful Lyft who picked me up. Once upon a time there was an Uber driver who decided to perform German rap for passengers. And in giving them the spiel of what you just heard right now, he will improvise by claiming he can translate that into Compton-like English. And the end result will sound something like this. Kayef, the Asha rapper, he's telling us the story that he's driving down the road with his girlfriend, arguing back and forth as usually couples do, and yet this time she was only trying to give him the secret recipe on how to behave so she can give him some love. However, he took it the wrong way, and he responded like this, quote unquote, "Honey, what you gonna tell me about love that I don't already know about it? Evidently, you're always with me. What's wrong with you? There is nothing wrong with me. Look at you. You're wearing Chanel. You got me as handsome. You're riding my ride!" That's my German wannabe rap style. "What else do you want? Don't preach me about love. What you gonna tell me about love that I don't already know about it? No, no. Do you understand?" And with that, I want to introduce you today to something that, for convenience and lack of free time to do the stand-up, people ask me, why you haven't done stand-up? I go, why? When I'm doing so well sitting down. And with a captive audience. You know what I mean. Once upon a time, this driver decided to tell a joke. And the joke became a reality. And the joke was simple. Someone accused it of being black humor, but in the good sense, coming that it was from a white male. And the joke goes like this. Currently with the Trump administration, we're feeling a little bit more apprehensive about everything. Anyway, meantime, something happens in El Paso, Texas, 2019. where the targets were Mexicans, Hispanics, Latino, brown-looking people like me, or handsome me, I would say. And with that, I want to introduce you to the other concept that comes in this end result of experimenting with Uber sit-down comedy with captive audience. People have gotten used to going into a vehicle and saying something to the effect of, "Hey, how are you?" And the person goes, "Fine, thank you. And you?" At one point, in understanding that pattern, I realized, what if I say, when people go in and ask, "Hey, how are you?" I go, "Very good looking." And if it's not intended to be funny, at least it is intended to claim that I feel very good looking. But that's beyond the point. Is he or she who gets it crack the ice and create the joke. So now I'm very good looking. That's why I started with a joke. Now I'm very good looking. Let's pass that. And let's go back to serious matters. Nowadays, we can institutionalize fear in communities and say something funny, outrageous, or crazy and end up in trouble. Maybe, perhaps, that's what almost got me in trouble, one of my recent rides. When I was talking about how, back in the days, prior to El Paso shooting, mass shooting, I'll say, unfortunate mass shooting, and with all due respect to the victims and their families and those of us who have suffered exposure to life endangerment situations, I insist that in order for the illness to be eradicated, not only we have to talk about it, we have to deal with it, we have to work with it. I was eating tacos in Santa Ana in the month that happened this incident, and I see the people making the tacos in this cart, sweating, working under heat situations that I have not been accustomed to see. And yet, when I ask them, "Why don't you just open that little window on the front where I can put my plate and also eat, interact, and have fresh tacos?" The young lady attending the box, the sales and the cashier box, the cashier register, she said, "Oh, no. We're taking precautions now because of the, they're after Hispanics like us." What? I cannot even eat my tacos in freedom anymore. It made me crack a joke. And my brain began working on it as it evolved. And now the end result is like this. Back in the days prior to El Paso mass shooting, Mexicans would gather in groups like my gang, my family, my moment. Culture. Well, nowadays, post El Paso mass shooting, we Mexicans better stay away from each other. We don't want to get caught in groups. It could be considered a potential mass shooting target. So with that sarcasm and cynicism and laughter, nonsense laughter, I hope that by creating awareness, we can begin to solve the rooted illness of discrimination and hate. Hopefully we can embrace multilingual skills, world peace, collaboration, and we can continue to enjoy the freedom of thought and the freedom of learning and learning languages to be better off in this multilingual, multicultural, multi-ethnic, multi-dimensional with internet and all social media outlets now available beyond the physical interaction with people, that we continue evolving in a positive way that helps us become better humans. And yes, we all make mistakes, no one is perfect, but that's why we're here, to learn and to grow together.